Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Ananias. I am feeling a little under the weather, and what better to cure your ails than a nice game of Ananias? I've played quite a bit offline since then. I managed to get to #1 on the boards with a barbarian. However, when I did another barbarian run, it then deleted my score, which kind of stinks. Don't know if that's a bug or the way that the dev intends it to be. Hard to say, but I feel like I'm a lot more prepared to actually do this now. So a couple things have changed. The pet issues have been resolved. You can actually upgrade them now with the potions, which is fantastic. And a couple other niceties that have been changed as well. Just a few bug fixes and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start a new game here. The Barbarian and the Paladin seem to be the two that are the easiest to go at. I've been able to get consistently pretty far with the Barbarian, including all the way to the very end. But the Paladin seems to have some better options available to him. But if you don't get a good weapon at the start, I find they kind of peter out. Also, +1 healing when you kill a mob doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it actually is. It's massive. It's huge. I can't tell you just how OP that actually is. And considering the downsides for the Barbarian, I actually think it's fairly balanced, but when, it's pretty clear that without the extra healing, you're just in a really bad spot. But we're going to try a Paladin run. We're going to see what we can do with that. And then we'll try a magic user just to kind of give you an example of how that's going to go. So the pets in hardcore are incredibly important. So I would highly recommend that you try to keep them alive. And we'll have a couple tactics for doing that. You get them down to about the 4th level. They're pretty good. We got to have a beard. Yeah, there we go. So normally I would go with evade in, normal. But in hardcore, you really got to bump your combat stat, I find, because you need the extra damage done at the early levels so that you can survive. It seems really like the only way to go. So that's what we're going to go with. And we're going to get started here. So, first things first, we're going to come all the way down here. We're going to see if we can get our pet to come down one more slide. Oh, crud. Alright. We're going to tell our pet to stay. And we are going to deal with these guys who unfortunately came and crashed our party. So in hardcore, you definitely want to use your... crud, we're in a bad spot here. You definitely want to use... Oh, man. You definitely want to use your throwing more often. The throwing does just a little bit of extra damage, and it's just hugely helpful. Our pet is going to die. That's going to be a massive bummer. Actually, I think we got... No. Flee. Flee. Attack me. Don't attack my pet. Thank you. Perfect. Alright, let's drop this guy. Why would you come back? And why would you go that way? Oh, you're going to flee to up there. Okay, come here, pet. So, stay. Alright, you stay right there. No, stay. You're going to... Okay, well, we're going to restart. Alright. It's super important that you keep your pet alive. I cannot stress enough how important it is to keep that pet alive. You are going to need it later on. And unfortunately, due to crappy AI... you're going to have to kind of deal with them just generally being idiots from time to time. So instead of trying to run down there, we're just going to tell them to stay there, and then we're going to move up. Oh, and cool, we ran into dude first at the very first go. So I'm going to try not to talk to him because he will attack and do damage to all these guys up here. So we're basically going to train them into him. Or attempt to, anyway. There you go. Come on. Keep coming up. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to come down here. And he's going to take a bunch of crap for us. Now, he can die, so we probably should help him out. Because we do want to talk to him. And I'm not sure if he'll come back or not if he does indeed die. Ooh, that was a nice block. Alright, we're just going to follow behind him. Let him take some damage there. Like I said, hopefully he doesn't die. Good miss. Nice job. Alright, you and me, buddy, we're taking this on. Can I just take you with me? You're a much better pet than my other one. At this stage, anyway. So, we're just going to leave him up for right now. And we're going to come in here and deal with these guys. And we're going to leave, because this is a murder hole. Holy cow. Alright, come here, dude. Pet, no. Stay. We don't want you up here. Why? I don't know why you came up here. But hopefully he just stays right there. Nope. Nope. He's just going to walk in and take a bunch of damage for no reason. Oh, the pet AI. Okay. Are we good? Okay, so stay. No, come with me. You know, that's cool. Okay, so let me try this again. We're gonna walk out. Come here, pet. Come here, because you're just gonna take a bunch of damage for no freaking reason. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, we're just gonna talk to dude. Yeah. So we'll see you later. Alright, pet. Let's throw at you, because we're gonna have to take you down. Great, fantastic. You're dying on me again. Yep, come on back down. Okay, so stay. Alright, now we're gonna walk over here. Okay, so follow me now. Good. Follow. Come on. I find the further away you can get your pet away from you, because they like slowly creep towards you for some reason. Alright, the better off you are. I'll pick up this item. We'll throw this at him. Unfortunately, we didn't really need to kill him, but you know, we ate some durability for that. We've got a decent weapon here. This is great. 3d3, 2d5. Yeah, that's quite good. We're gonna stick with our 3d3, and we're gonna go from there. So we've got a bless for our armor that we're wearing right now. Two strategies for this. It's early. I want every advantage I can have so I can carry that momentum forward. So I should use everything I've got right now. The other strategy is I should wait till I get a better piece of armor. And bless, it's going to last me longer, that I'm going to want to try to repair, that I'm going to try to keep with me and go that route. I don't know. I'm going to go with I'm going to save it for right now. That's kind of my general strategy for the moment. Is that right? Debatable. And I think like these guys are running away. So I'm going to kill one of these guys real quick. Yeah, and I should be able to deal with this guy before the other one catches up to me here. Oh, I didn't two-shot that guy. Well, he's running away, so it's alright. And that guy's sitting on a bandage. We're going to go ahead and throw at... Oops, and we missed, which is... Oh, that's a big old shame. So I could throw my other weapon at this guy, but it does a lot of durability damage when I do that. So I don't really want that. I'm just going to take the damage here. And yep, there's my pet, very helpfully trying to come and follow me, despite me telling him to stay. And we missed on the orc again. Oh well, what can you do? We got him at least, and he can't move forward apparently because the other guy's blocking his way up there. And we'll dust him, and you. And he should be running good. We're gonna need to bandage ourselves after this. Alright. Again, it's still very annoying to swap between the the shield and the two-handed weapons, so we're not going to bother picking up the arrows. To the best of my knowledge, there is no single-handed, one-handed weapons that will use arrows. I haven't run into one yet. If I do, change my strat up, but so far, no such luck there. Another thing to keep in mind with hardcore is we're not trying to clear this place out. No, we're trying to get in and we're trying to get out. We want to try to find the special characters that are on each level. Well, they're not on every level, but they're on some of the levels. And I really need to write down when they appear so I know which levels I need to try to full clear, or at least clear until I find those guys. Because the next time we find the dude that we found earlier, he's going to give us a potion that's going to massively buff up our pet as well as give it a full heal. Hugely handy, of course. And that's when that pet actually starts becoming very, very useful. Until then, basically, you're just babysitting them. So we did find the exit. And this guy didn't try to take a 1 step instead of 2. And our pet's following us again for reasons. And he's probably going to die. I wonder if I can set him to flee if he'll run away. No. A good chance our pet's going to just check out here. But I've got him on flee. Looks like he is running away, which is excellent. Hopefully he continues to do that, doesn't come back. No, run away, dude. There you go. If he had moved up instead of running away there, that'd be his death. That shield stinks. We're not going to bother to keep it, but this is a good place to kind of drop our pet off and make him stay. And by stay, I mean follow me very slowly. Cool. We got our rune. We've already talked to our guy here. We're going to go collect our pet. I don't know if you leave, if the pet's not in the room with you, if he doesn't come with you. I would presume not, but I haven't tested it, and I don't really want to test it. I should start a normal game and just give that a shot. So here's another little problem that we've ran into with Ananias since the changes. And I'm not sure. I think it might be for me going to the online mode now that I think about it. But the game tends to kind of crash, which is a shame. There it goes. So first floor, it kind of fixes itself. Second floor, I haven't had a lot of luck getting it to go without exiting and restarting it, which isn't a big deal. We just start back at the room that we've last entered, and then you go to the next floor, and it works. It works fine. So I'm not sure what's going on there. So with the Paladin, you know, we could go and try to go down this thing. Summoning the skeletons is probably actually hugely helpful. But, you know, we get, I think we have 8 mana right now. So, and I believe this costs like 16 to cast. So we can't even cast it right now. For right now, I'm just sticking with, you know, the same strategy as the Barbarian. Also, this very first room in here is always the hardest. And it's a massive pain to try and do properly because there's always a chance that you're just going to get smoked. So I'm not going to take the hit, or I'm going to take the hit from the arrow there. Oh crap, our pet is screwed. Alright, pet, come here. And then this guy disarmed us. Yeah, this might be the end of us right here. Yeah, we're... Oops, then I moved up instead of attacking. Yeah, I mean, I could heal, but we kind of got rocked there, so crud. Do I want to even try to recover this? I don't think we can. I think we're going to take way too much damage. I mean, even me walking over here to grab this is going to be at least 3 points of damage. And we're just not going to be able to sustain. Oops, and I should definitely have healed. Yep, because now I'm dead. Alright, well, you know, that's how it goes with this game. Let's go ahead and give it another shot. Now you're saying, like, RD, I thought you were practicing on this. Well, I have success with the Barbarian. The Barbarian I could play, we're probably going to do pretty well, and as long as we find some weapons early on, even just a weapon early on, we'll do just fine. But I kind of want to make the Paladin work. The Barbarian with that +1 healing is, every time you kill something, is great, but it's just kind of meh. And as you can see from the leaderboards, if I go to global here, everybody that's pretty much up there, NorCal really is just the only one. There's some other people playing this, but NorCal seems to be the one keeping it up at the moment. Is mostly playing Barbarian with some Paladins mixed in there. So I really want to try to get the Paladin to work. But you know what? We were going to try a magic user. Let's give this a shot. And I haven't really tried this yet, so we'll see how this ends up working out. As far as which pet you should go with, you know, should I go with the giant frog? Should I go with the lynx? Should I go with the wolf? I typically have been sticking with the wolf. I like the transformation. The lynx, well, we can give this a shot with the links. Why not? I mean, basically, we're just trying to keep the pet alive anyway. So we'll be Voodoo the caster here, and I like that look. So what's a good way to do the magic user? Well, I'm thinking you bump magic up as much as possible to make your spells as important as possible. But you also have another thing to worry about as a magic user, which is how much mana do I have? For every point of... we get 10 more mana, which is 2 more casts of spells. So what's more important? Our spells do a little bit more damage, or quite possibly quite a bit more damage, or we have the ability to cast more spells. For this first character, I have hypothesized that a little bit more casting ability is probably going to do us a lot of good, so we're going to give that a shot. Same strategy here. We're going to tell him to stay. He's going to promptly ignore us, and hopefully he can live past this first room here. Hey, we got kind of lucky though. We got a range guy. Oh no, run away. Run away. Ah. All right, pet, you're coming in with me. So confuse as your first spell, not so great, honestly. It's pretty cruddy. Also, I can't really tell. So this is 3D2. So we definitely should be using this. That's kind of a mistake on my part. We should be using this. It's going to do a heck of a lot more damage. And we're going to bring our pet down here. Tell him to stay. And now we're going to swap. Oops, I meant to swap to that. And kind of blink this guy a few times as he's coming up. Swap back. And smack him. Oh, another thing. Man, I'm really screwing this up. You should be on defensive for the most part up until you are actually doing melee attacks, because the wands and stuff like that are not affected by you being on defensive, which is super handy. Alright, let's plink this guy. That is a plus combat potion, I think, which is really nice. Do I want to try to smack him again? Yeah, I'll smack him again, and then we're going to swap over and just let him come to us. And we got a nice hit in there. So that's fantastic right there. We're going to grab that plus combat, and that's going to help us out a ton. Nobody in here. We do need to find the guy on the first level, like we've mentioned previously. I don't know if he won't show up later. I wonder if I should step... Nah, I don't want to fight one at a time, so we're just going to stick with the wand. And I'm going to test this, actually. Yep. Yeah, we can... you actually want to stay defensive all the time. Stay. Don't stay. Stay. Stop coming up here. Alright, I guess the ghosts weren't all that interested in coming to us. I'm afraid to start plinking the ghosts because they're more than likely going to tell you to stay. They're more than likely going to just come on down and or start healing rather. Shocked. That's cool. So we're also kind of running on a timer here. Stay. Why will you not stay? Oh, boy, there's lots of good stuff in here. Unfortunately, if our pet is probably going to get smoked here. Yeah, luckily they attacked us instead. This Lynx definitely does more damage early level. Alright, let's run you back so that you're not getting smoked. Alright. Come here, Ghosty. There you go. Come get me. There you are. Alright, we got him. Alright, let's swap over. Plink that guy. I'm going to give him another plink. And we're going to swap back and get him. Swap here. Give him 2 shots. Swap back. Wait for him to come. Oh, good. He's going to run away. And we're not going to bother chase him down. We're just going to give him another plink. Oh, of course, I hit him for 14 that time. And we got ourselves a curved sword, which is great. Really good, especially because our wand's just about out of charges. So we haven't found Dude yet, so we're not going to leave. I'd like to. Kind of wish we had. I would like to stop fighting. We're going to go all the way up here, all the way up here, all the way to the top, and I'm going to tell you to stay. And that should give us the most amount of time before he decides he's going to come and get us. It does appear like the wolf... Ooh, nice. That's really good. It does appear like the wolf appears to listen to your commands a little bit more, so maybe that's like a developer decision that the pets don't exactly listen to what you want them to do, but I don't know. Stay. Alright, we got him shocked. And we'll smoke him. And smoke him. Well, that shock is really nice. And then, goodbye. Okay. We're going to go ahead and swap over and give him a plink. Do I want to plink him again? Yeah, I'll give him one more plink. And we'll swap. Smack him. He's going to run away. Swap back. Plink him. He's done for. Alright, got a couple guys here. Our pet's going to be showing up soon. But that's okay. And shock the ghost. And we're down to 3 charges with our wand, which kind of stinks. Ooh, that's really good though. Alright, same strat for the pet. We're going to take him back as far away as we feel like just going. I think that's as far as he's going to go. We're going to tell him to stay. He is going to not really listen, but hopefully we can get across the screen before he comes. Okay, that should be good. And we're going to keep searching for the guy, which we still have not found. I feel pretty confident about go ahead and just attacking this guy here. Appears like every time we attack, we don't always use a charge. And it also looks like now is a good time to swap our weapons. I'm going to go ahead and switch off of defensive stance and switch to an aggressive one to try and do a little more damage. And that worked out great. We're going to smack him, swap back, and now we got him. I don't know where you came from, but goodbye. Oh, we found dude. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to cheese a little bit, just like we've done before. See if there's anything up here I can drag down into him. There isn't, so we're just going to talk to him and let him disappear. And we'll catch you on a later level, buddy. And what's up, pet? Kind of glad you caught up. So let's go check out what this fountain does for us. Does have negative effects, I found. It can actually hurt you. This time it did not. Hang on, I got a cough. Sorry about that. And we're just going to get out of here now. So let's kind of take a little look at how we're doing here. We're about halfway done with our wand or our staff charges. Our wand charges are completely used up, so hopefully we'll find a scroll that will help us out with that. But I also know that there is a I believe there's a spell you can get to recharge your wand, which would be super handy. So it's down this path. I am almost certain, if I recall correctly. So now the question is, well, what do we want? I mean, obviously more mana is nice. Being more proficient in battle's good. More hit points, yeah, it's good, but you know, never turn that down. We've got a blind. Blind, I have not had a lot of good results with. It seems like they still attack for the most part. It's kind of like confuse. You confuse an enemy, it ends up hitting you 4 times anyway. Or it ends up hitting your pet, where it would have attacked you. And you don't really want to hit your pet anyway. You don't want your pet around at all, but as you can see, they kind of like to be around. This spell, I think for the start, we're going to focus on damage. This spell's okay. But it's the next one up from this one that's the best spell you're going to get. And honestly, I've gone all the way up the damage tree. There does not seem to be any reason to get any other spells. Picking up one fire spell would be nice to deal with the trees, but Honestly, we have lots of other sources of damage. I could just hit the trees with something else, you know. And the ice does okay against the trees anyway. So I think we're going to go with the ice. Our pet got a little bit stronger, which is nice. And we got ourselves a wonderful spell. I'm going to switch over to defensive to start here and tell our pet to stay. Obviously, that's not going to matter too much. And we're paralyzed. We're going to take a bunch of damage. Alright, we're going to switch over to charge. Oh, that was a nice miss. And come back. Actually, I'm not even going to bother to try to do anything with the pet at the moment because we're going to swap over and smack him once. Ooh, and we got ourselves in a nasty situation. So we're going to switch over to defense. Ow! Hey, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we... Oh, just attack him anyway instead of using... and then throw. Okay. Let's stop being bad. Alright, double click to cast. And hit him for 7. Boy, that was rather disappointing. Alright, let's pick up our weapon. Let's get out of here. Hopefully our pet won't take too much damage in the process. There you go. He's not feeling great, but he'll be alright. Now we're going to swap back. And we're going to switch over to charge, or aggressive. And we're going to wait for these guys to come up. Our pet should be okay. They don't seem to attack him when we're not in the room, so he should be fine, presuming everyone comes up here. And we are dishing out the damage and missing a bunch, unfortunately. Oh, one of you guys, huh? Now, alright, now I'm going to hit you up with a spell. Man, 6 damage. That is just not great. And then we died. Okay. Let's do another one. I kind of like that, but I think I'm just surprised at how little damage the spells were doing. Let's try the frog guy. And again, not all frogs are green. Hashtag not all frogs are green. We'll name him Kermit. And we're gonna bump up our magic. He starts with MP 50, so I'm kind of tempted to just bump it up all the way because honestly, 2 points in there, we were hitting for 6. Wasn't really doing a whole lot, so let's give this a shot. We're a hardcore adventurer. So we start with a damage spell, which is super handy, but we only start with wood staff here, which is pretty crap. Yeah. There's also something to be said about grabbing a different pet. But I am just going to try to stick with the... Oh, I was going to grab the cat, but it's okay. We'll run with the wolf. The cat was annoying me anyway. Although I did appreciate the extra damage at the start there. This is a little risky because... Yeah, we're just going to get out of here. A little risky because we might get, someone coming in there at the start. We're going to switch over to charge, and we're just going to try to get a couple good hits in with our staff. And we're going to wait and see if Ghosty comes. Ghosty's not coming, so we'll go to him. Now, I could go ahead and cast a spell here. Oh, and I'm going to cast a spell on this guy, which actually might be ill-advised. Wow, that did 24. That's a lot better. Hey, our pet actually did something useful. Do I want to cast another spell? Yes, we'll cast another spell on the ghost to try and vaporize him. Then we'll swap places so our pet takes a little less damage. And... oh my gosh, pet. Alright, come on, pet. All the way down here. Oops. No, I want to stay on charge for right now. Actually, I want to go defensive for the moment. Stay there. Dang it. Alright, so we've got our rune. Let's move on to the next room. Only one guy in here. So the nice thing is I could swap over to my wand and stay on defensive, which would be super helpful. I could also just nuke this guy, which is really tempting. But I think we can... Let's nuke him. We are a caster after all, and it did one-shot him, so why not? I'm going to go a little more aggressive on the spells. It's probably ill-advised, but we're going to give it a shot. And we'll switch over to aggressive and smack him switch back over to defensive just to try and not do anything else. I think I'll switch over to my wand, which is a... So this one does shoot a flame projectile, so I was wrong on this. This isn't actually a wand, but the damage is just hot garbage. So not very useful at all, honestly. I want to save a nuke for that guy, and I'd rather just melee this guy down, I think. Even though he is going to get a couple attacks on us, maybe? It was nice of him not to hit us. So now we can swap over here. Maybe plink that guy for 5. That's pretty nice. Oh, there's a ghost in here. There's a lot of ghosts in here. Crap. Okay, we're going to have to... Oh, target on myself? No. On that ghost. Let's hook that ghost up. And I should have gone defensive. Okay. Oh, this is just fail-a-sode right here, let me tell you. Interesting. Welcome to another episode of Let's Fail at Ananias. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Let's do one more. Wields the deadly alchemist carbine. So this would be the guy that could actually do this. I really shouldn't be testing stuff on hardcore. It's ill-advised, but you know, hey, screw it. We're gonna go with this, and you know, we'll go full metal on this guy. So, what do you go with as the alchemist? Well, I feel like you bump your combat up just like you do with the other guys. We'll go that route. So let's take a look and see what this guy has. He has the Alchemist Carbine, an advanced artifact capable of shooting liquid, loaded with 40/40 acid shots. Okay, cool. So this is why we can load stuff up in this and shoot it out. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully that is affected by our combat stat and not our magic stat, because that's what I bumped everything into. We're gonna tell our kitty to stay, and we're gonna go check and see what we got in our first room here. Which is Dude, which is awesome because he's going to be able to tank a bunch of stuff for us. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of sit over here and let you do your thing, man. You do you. Just don't die on me, okay? You know, personally, if I was you, I would have gone for the guy who's hooking you up down there, but, you know, you live your life. I'm not going to tell you what's best. You seem to be doing just fine. So we're gonna walk up here and see if we can pull anything else down into here for Dude to deal with. It's just very important that we do not run into him. And while you're dealing with that, I'm going to move over to the next room. I wonder if I throw... Oh, actually, I could just shoot him. It's too far. Oops. Okay, good. He's coming after me. Right? You're coming after me? Good. Hopefully he transitions into the next screen. And my pet is trying to be helpful, and by being helpful is being incredibly unhelpful, of course. Looks like our guy has decided to stop coming, which is okay. We're just going to go ahead and talk to Dude. He's done good work. You've done excellent work, my friend. Thank you so much. And now we're going to come down here. Oh, what? Now you're going to actually listen to commands? Come on, follow me. Stay. Alright, and we'll come up here, grab this. Oh, Orc went back to that. Oh, it looks like being aggressive does affect my shots there. That's good to know. And there was some leather armor in here, some other armor in there. Obviously, we're going to pick up that leather armor. And ooh, look at our nice bear chest. And we're going to use that. Only one guy in here. I'm feeling pretty confident that I can just nuke him down. 30? Wow, he does quite a bit of damage. I meant to silence my phone earlier so that you guys aren't hearing my ringtone if anyone texts me or I get yet another LinkedIn notification. I made the mistake of signing up for that the other day, which I'm sure it's very nice and handy and everything else like that. But yeah, they'd like to email spam you quite a bit, as I'm sure anyone who's got it is aware. Yeah, all right, Kitty, I'm gonna tell you to stay. Oh, hi. Do I want to switch up? No, we're gonna just try to nuke these guys down before they can nuke us. Ooh, and a miss. That is super nice because the odds that we actually get a miss are incredibly low on this character. Oh. We're just gonna drop those gloves. I'm not too worried about our glove meta. And there is a great weapon right there. Holy smokes, right out of the gate. And I'm actually gonna back up a little bit because we have a ranged weapon. And I guess I'm gonna pick up those gloves. Too far. Shoot. Blocked. Blocked. Boy, I'm A+ playing here. Would recommend again. Alright, so finding a... The nice thing here is we could be a little more liberal with our charges now, although we have not found any potions yet, because that lance is actually just quite awesome. We got inventory space, so we'll pick that up. We'll pick up the malaria, and obviously I'm gonna have to go look up the wiki and the spells, just to make sure that we got everything that we need here. Now with the pet hanging around, unfortunately, I can't really run away. We're just gonna have to kind of wait here, because otherwise the pet's just gonna take a bunch of damage and potentially block our shots, which is always a lovely thing. A little pet dance. Alright. We'll walk in here. The guy's waiting for us. We'll hook him up. Nice. Alright. Can we shoot you too far? Shoot you too far. Alright. Nice. Peck out the first attack. And we're just going to pass the turn. Oh, yeah, that's great. Now you decide not to do anything. Alright. Well, you can run away, dude. That's fine. And we did find dude already. We're just going to go drink from this fountain. And we recovered some health, which is nice. We're going to grab our plate leggings, which I don't believe is going to give us any negative for wearing heavy armor. I don't think. I think it's only on our chest that I've noticed so far. And we are going to get out of here. And the normal transition between. Oh boy. Hopefully they'll fix that soon. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. Alright, so here's the nice thing about the Alchemist. Now we have a choice right here. Fully restore integrity maces and staves, and fully restore integrity of swords, spears, and axes. Hugely helpful, of course. Is it necessary to take this at level 1? Probably not, I'm gonna say. But would we rather have some more oomph instead? It's a tough choice. It's a really tough choice. I don't know what our carbine is considered, which is a bit of a problem. But I know we have a spear right now. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll probably definitely want to take one of these next level, and I want to take a look and see if I can figure out what our carbine is actually. An advanced artifact capable of shooting liquid loaded with shots. It doesn't look like it has durability, which is interesting. Okay. So I feel okay taking that. I mean, that option will be available to us next level. We haven't used our lance at all yet, and it is at excellence, so we should be fine there unless things go terribly, terribly wrong. However, I will say one thing. Excuse me. We're going to switch over to using the lance. I don't know why I keep thinking W is our switch for some reason. And we're going to put our pet on stay. And we're going to see if he's going to listen to us. So, let's switch over to our lance and hook this guy up, which then he disarms us. So now you get the pew-pew. There you go. That's what you get. Alright, now we got ourselves a mace, which is really great. Some leather boots, durability of 2. Sounds awesome to me. Let's pick it up. Let's use it. And again, we'll just hang on to what we got because, you know, basically, why not? We're down to 12 shots. Oh, I did not mean to move closer to you. I don't know why I didn't shoot you, but that's alright. The lance doesn't do so great against these guys, sadly, but the carbine sure does. 10 shots. Let's make them count. We're going to come back over here, and we're going to wait for you to come to us. Would have been nice to one-shot you, but not the end of the world. I am going to pick up arrows. I don't think I have been, or we haven't fought any of those guys yet. Might not have picked up any out of habit, which is a shame because actually the two-handed crossbow on this guy is going to be really good. I mean, clearly. I feel confident enough that I can smoke that guy. And we'll let him come to us, and we'll smoke him. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We'll back out of here. We found our exit. Unfortunately, we didn't one-shot that guy, so he is going to get some damage in on us, which is a shame. Oh, scroll. Hopefully something good. The ghosts, yeah, well, man, you couldn't have, That's kind of a shame. Blesses the weapon you're wielding. Yeah. So, now here's the question. Can I bless my carbine? Doesn't appear to have any other stats, so I don't know if it actually works or not. Blessing this would be really, really good, because we can keep this weapon forever. And it's a good weapon. I mean, it's 5v3. It's not +1 anymore because, you know, obviously that. But this will make it +1 permanently or until it gets down to worn. Not entirely sure on that one. But let's think. We could try to do bless this. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna work. You know, this is a pretty good run. I think we could go the distance with this one. I'm just going to play it safe. I'll do some experimentation on normal and see if I can figure out what the case may be. But we're going to go ahead and bless our weapon. And 5d3 +1. Good stuff. And we'll go ahead and hook this guy up, get him coming our way. Too far, huh? Yeah, actually I don't even have to really attack him if I didn't want to. Just switching over to that weapon makes him do it, but one shot in there is handy. Wood buckler for 6. I don't think we're ever really going to be in a situation where we're going to be using bucklers on this guy. Again, just because of the pain of switching between two-handed or sword and board and two-handed weapons. So you stay there. Now, another thing you might be noticing is why aren't you casting the the spell that lets you see what where items are? Frankly, I just don't care. You know, I'm exploring, trying to find the gate, and I'm trying to get out of here. I find items. That's great. We can use this guy. Unfortunately, the mob did not aggro on him. He aggroed on us instead. But this should be incredibly useful now. So let's run towards this guy so that everyone comes to get him. It'd be funny if he gets disarmed. I wonder if I could pick up his weapon if he does. He's got a couple guys here. He should be able to handle it, though. If he ends up checking out, I'm not going to be too terribly disappointed, although I wouldn't mind his crossbow. We're on level 2. This guy's here. So level 1 is the first guy. Level 2 is the second guy. And I think level 3, we're going to be able to find another guy, the first guy. This guy's probably pretty close to checking out, though, unfortunately. And my pet just showed up. So helpful. Doggy ran away. And we're probably going to have to help him chase down this guy. Which is fine. We can do that. Alright. Thanks so much for your help. Oh, pet, follow me. Good, you're on follow. No, follow. Thank you. Good, he aggroed on the other guy. Let him take it out. That's right. You just stay away. Alright, that's alright. He can run off. That's fine. So we want to go grab whatever's in this next room here. Be very careful not to accidentally talk to him. And looks like we're just going to do a quick stab on that guy. And then we're going to run up here to try to be as far away as possible when he enters, so he aggroes on Crossbow Dude, who has a name. I see it every time. I probably should pay attention to what it is. Alright, thanks for your help, man. And we'll be able to one-shot this guy. Plus mana, not terribly useful, but there may be a time when it comes in play, but probably not. And that's about the end of this guy's usefulness, so I'll just go ahead and talk to him. Thanks for your help, man. And we'll deposit Kitty. Yeah, I'm gonna go all Cartman on you here pretty soon, man. No, Kitty, that's a bad kitty. You stay up there. I'll fight this in here. And we're just gonna tap this guy once. Yeah, too far. Come on. There we go. So we don't have to take damage on that. Grab our bandage. Oh, whoops. We gotta drop some junk. Oh, well, I'm really comfortable dropping the black pants that offer absolutely no value at all. So, good on that. Oh, I kept the black pants just in case we lost turns due to being encumbered and wearing heavy armor. So, unless I messed up, and it's very possible that I did. You've already seen it once. Our gate is not active, so I didn't mess up. Yay! I'm seriously, man, come here. All the way over here. Stay. We'll be back for you. Or rather, you'll come find us. I think he also gets double movement when we're not in the room, so that makes it even worse. So every time he doesn't listen to our stay command, he goes even further. So we literally went every single place we could go without grabbing the rune, which is a bit of a shame. So, yeah, we'll hook this. Yeah, we missed him, but I felt alright trying to hook that guy up. Oh, thanks for woofing instead of doing anything. Alright, we got our rune of passage. Our cat will probably meet us. Yep, right there. Hello, kitty. Alright, we can get out of here now. We're hurting. Probably prudent to heal before we go to the... Oops. Going the wrong way. Probably prudent to heal before we go to the next level, just to make sure we're good to go here. And we've managed to protect our cat, and we full healed. Kind of good, kind of bad. I normally would have rather preferred to see if we can just get, because usually you get some regeneration swapping, or when you go to the next level. But the first rooms are so nasty, as we've seen. You kind of want to go into it ready to rock and roll, even if it does mean that you're overheated a little bit. And with any luck, we will also be able to progress to the next level. We'll let it run its course here. I'm using Lowly Game Recorder, L-O-I-L-O. It doesn't have a pause option. Just like, come on. So I have to actually stop recording and then start recording and then edit the files, which means I have to not be lazy in order to do it. But I think I'll go ahead and pause the recording, and then we'll come back. And probably a good spot to just go to part 2 anyway. You know. Oh, and hey, as I'm speaking, it goes ahead and finished. Well, thank you. We'll keep going then. All right, so we definitely want to take this one this time around because we are getting some damage done on our spear, and we want to keep that around. So hopefully I'm correct. That is actually a spear. I believe it is. Should not be a problem. So let's go ahead and pick that up and move on our merry way. Again, crud. Well, we'll go and swap spots with our cat so he's not getting attacked, and luckily we're good to go there. Okay, so stay. Arg. Good, we got him. We are warned we don't want to cast our spell yet. Got some bone guys, which I don't think work too well with the spear, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And luckily we were able to one-shot that guy. Alright, come here, you. Yeah, he's not so great. But our spear's awesome, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Oh, we got some ads from below. Ah, and our kitty's gonna have to tank him. Alright, kitty, I trust you. Charge, dude. Yeah, charge in. You can do it. Alright, we're gonna... Crud. Alright, I gotta deal with my own thing, man. Cat, you can do it. Come on. That's right, you meow. Oh, good. We got him to de-aggro. Alright, Kitty's almost dead. Really? Come on. You know what? Just run. It's fine. You can run away. No, cat. Don't flee this way. Oh, are you kidding me? You are so dead, aren't you? Is there anything we can do to save him? Nope, just attack. Luckily we got a wolf. Luckily we got a hit. Boy, very lucky. Okay. You are on follow. Yes, I know you're very scared, Kitty, because there's that one guy right there. You know what would have been better? Had you just listened to me instead. Alright, you're running away, which is fine. 1, 2, 1. So I want to move down a square so I have a chance to move down 1. He only moved 1 because he's a little so-and-so. We're going to go and spend a charge. And got 44 on it. Holy smokes. Alright. Yep, woof. Alright, come at me, bro. Of course you disarm me. Alright. We got 1 more charge left. Okay, you know what? Actually, what am I doing? Just, we're gonna go explore the other way. Cat, you stay up here. I should have just left him up here. Because when he flees, he tends to stay away, but when you have him on follow, he tends to still try to follow. And we got you. We'll let the dog come to us. Ooh, that was a nice hit. And we got this guy who we're gonna have to deal with. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, we'll move over 1. There's combat gauntlets here I didn't even see. Oh, gotta love it. Okay, so we can definitely drop our black leather gloves, and we can use these. We'll go ahead and keep everything we got right now, although we clearly have some things we can get rid of in our inventory. Gotta pay a little more attention to the yellow items on the minimap and try to remember what those are. Like, what is that yellow item up there? I don't honestly remember. Alright, we're going to change our cat back to stay. And he's not going to listen, so we're going to change him back to follow. We're going to run back to the beginning of the level and drop him off. He'll stick around for, however long he's going to stick around for. Stay there. We're still on Warn with our weapon, so we're good there. I mean, clearly we could, go ahead and heal it now and get a little more damage, but I find, for the most part, you just kind of want to wait as long as you can on that. We only have so much mana. We can cast this, right? I didn't check to see how much it costs. It costs 24 mana. We can't cast it. Okay. Lovely. So I guess we're going to be up in our mana. We'll have exactly enough mana. How many turns do I got to pass till this guy comes and gets me? Huh, I didn't come to get me. Well, we can fight him in here. Not completely advised, but it should be okay. And we're not going to actually shoot this guy. We're just going to swap over so he comes to get us. And then we'll get him good plate leggings. We're already wearing good plate leggings, so we'll leave it as it is. Something to be said about swapping it out. Holy crap, we hit for 72. Anyway, something to be said for swapping it out, but, live and let live. Alright, so we're at Badly Worn with this now. I would love to go ahead and use that, but because of my own misunderstandings of how this game works, we really can't. So, we're going to swap over to our 4d2 plus 2. 5d3 plus 1. So basically it's 5d3 minus 2 right now, which is going to be a maximum of, or minimum of 3, maximum of 13. And then 42 plus 2, minimum of 4, maximum of that. So actually, we're just going to keep using this Badly Worn one. This still is going to give us the most benefit. Yeah, we already have a pebble in our inventory, so we can pick up that pebble. No problem. Shields, again, not too worried about them on this character. And we got a scroll. Be nice if that was a... it would also be nice if I had something to deal with this guy without having to take a hit, but... Well, I guess I could throw my weapon at him, but... Blinds an enemy. It's nice, but not nice enough to... Actually, really, I should take it, because, why not, basically? Right? Yeah, I like how you run all the way up to me. Come here. Come here. I don't bite. All right. Obviously, we want this armor. I'm going to drop our boots for it. I don't want to wear it yet because, you know, we'll just wear it out before we really need it. We're not taking a ton of damage at the moment, but we should be okay. I've actually explored this entirety at this level. Is that correct? Am I missing something? Is the rune activated and I just didn't notice? I'm getting really bad about that if that's the case. No, that rune is not activated, right? No, leave our pet behind. Ah, good. So that's one way to figure that out. I'm glad they gave you that prompt. Thank you very much, devs, for that. I greatly appreciate it. I think we left him in the starting room, right? It's kind of odd. It doesn't look like it's activated for me, but clearly it is. Oh, there is one more room to go. Oh, I see it right now. Cred. I bet that's where it is. Well, we're gonna go run back. There's 2 rooms actually. Jeez, am I blind? Good God. So if I try to go, it's inactive. Okay. Well, we'll leave our pet here, and we'll go deal with these other 2 rooms. You know, I would blame myself for feeling a little under the weather for why I'm doing this, but I make just as bad mistakes when, you know, I'm feeling just fine. So I think that'd be a little dishonest at the very best. But, you know, hey, everyone likes to have excuses for why they messed up, right? Alright, we got him to run away. Taking a bit of damage here. What are you sitting on? What is that? I don't know what that is. But you know what? I want to check it out. Ooh, that's some armor. Some pretty good armor, probably, too. Oh. Come on down. Iron breastplate. Yes, definitely. So we're dropping this. Hello. Picking you up. And we're going to swap over to you. And we'll just go ahead and drop that. That's fine. So now we have our 4 armor, which is a lot better, and our 7, which should stop a bunch of damage. Now, one guy's already come down here. Oh, our weapon is now ruined. It's now -4. I'm kind of curious if it'll break. I really don't want it to. Yeah, we're going to swap over to our mace, which would be better with the shield, obviously. But then, you know, it's a pain to switch back and forth. Anyway, is it better to go and check this room up here? We've already fought one thing from it. How much more could be in there? Well, quite a bit. Could there be some good stuff in there? Of course. Yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. Against my better judgment, we're gonna try this room. Oh, and I'm so glad I did. And that recovered our health fully. And you know what? Sometimes those gambles pay off. Don't take that as I should go do that every single time, because trust me, it will come back to bite you a lot. But you know what? We already made one gamble. Let's make one more. We lost out on this gamble. We're going to try to just outrun these guys instead of dealing with them. And I believe we will be able to. It's going to be a little close on this one. That guy might get 1 hit off on us. Nope. We're able to get out of here. Okay, so we just need him to not have our pet die. And I think we can get to the portal before they can get to our pet, which would be good. Let's get out of here. See ya. So that worked out. That worked out well. Bit of a gambit, but worked out well. And we're going to take mana this time. If we don't get presented with mana, we're going to be really, 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 really sad. The one time I actually want to take it, and it probably won't be offered me because, you know, the game likes to troll you. What did I tell you? Magic power? Yeah, you want that? Recharges the wand you are wielding. That's interesting. Not very handy, but interesting. Also, we get to choose between hit points and carrying capacity. It's a good choice. We could go up to 50 hit points. Should be nice. Or we could add +1 to our carrying capacity, which I feel carrying capacity is a little more important with the alchemist. But of course, hit points are king, particularly on hardcore. Obviously, we have a mace, so we could get some value out of this. We don't have a wand, so we can't get any value of that, but this is going to cost, both of these are going to cost 24 mana, I can guarantee you. Not hugely helpful. So note to self, add, take 1 out of combat and 1 into mana next time you roll an alchemist, so that you can actually cast that first level spell without RNG, waiting on RNG. This is a terrible pick, really, honestly, though. I mean, they're always good. It's always nice to have, but we'd obviously much rather be improving our combat strength at this point. I'm going to go with the carrying capacity, just because I feel like that's going to give us a little more oomph. Our pet did not heal, but we should... you now carry 2 more items. That did actually work. Interesting. And I'm just going to stand right here so my pet can't come. Yeah, I'm just going to have to let that guy run away. It's fine. Yeah, you can go that way. That's fine. Actually, it's not really, because then you're going to be in the way of my pet next time I come around, which will be annoying, but it's fine. We should be able to one-shot you, and you're going to be panicked anyway. And unless you don't have any place to move, you should just run away, so we should be okay. Missing the spear a lot. So may backfire, totally not worth it, in my opinion. The damage is just way too much, and there's just way too many opportunities for, or it's a lot harder to actually heal, I find. We got lucky with the fountain on this run. You should expect that. Now, we've got dude here. This is really bad, because I normally would like to have a potion to throw at this guy. He's going to whoop our butts, more than likely. But, of course, we don't have any other choice. He's going to aggro on us, and he's going to come and get us. So, we just got to face him. Got to hope for the best. Probably got the bandage, at the very least, after this. Potentially during this. I think I'm good for 1 more hit, and then we're going to bandage. And he only hit us for 1 there, which is nice. I got a stun? How did I get a stun? How in the world did I get a stun? Well, I don't know, but I like it, and I appreciate it. Kind of hoping to get out of this without having to use another bandage, and that's not going to happen. Next bandage, and now we're out of healing. Rough, but we did manage to get him. Man, I got another stun. Where's that stun coming from? I really don't know. But we're obviously in dire straits here. We have no healing, and yeah, things are looking not so great. We never got any of the baseline components, unfortunately, and we're just kind of on the clock now. We either need to find healing. Oh, are you kidding me? You could hit me through there? Oh no! Oh no! Alright, we've got to run. We're going to take some more damage. And yeah, we're boned. This is the end. The end, my friend. I mean, we're going to have to just take the damage. We're at 1 hit point. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, well, that was good. I like the Alchemist a lot more than I thought. I've kind of figured out how he works, and I think with some tweaking, had we taken that first level, we would have been in a really good spot. But I think this is a great spot at the end of the episode. I would have liked to have gotten further. Level 4 is nothing all that impressive, obviously, but you know, it's up there. Look at that. That's so. Yeah, it must delete every time you... Well, I don't know, because there's a paladin right there. I mean, I got a barbarian down, I mean, in the 20s. I beat the game with him on hardcore, and he's just gone. I don't know. I guess you just have to take my word for it on that one. We didn't get far enough. We didn't get past level 6 to get on the board here with NorCal. But we're coming for you, NorCal. Watch out. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Kind of learning, stumbling through this. I'm going to do another one, and I don't know. I'm going to decide what I want to do. I really like the Alchemist. I'd like to give him another shot, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do something else. Join in next time to see. Thanks, guys.